What's going on YouTube? So I'm going to give you a deck profile on my updated Nordic deck. It's pretty sweet. It has a little like anti-rabbit going. So yeah. So first up we've got one Victini and two Zapdos. If you don't have these cards, you need to quit playing now because they're too OP. So yeah. Um so one Goros, two Maxi. I'll get to the expensive cards later and like what you can do if you don't have any. But yeah, hand traps, more hand traps, triple Torguide and Sangan. They're darks and it just gives you that extra push. So it's too powerful. But yeah, I'll talk about the expensive cards and what you can run instead. Two Zank, you can run Snowmanator too, but I like this card better. If you don't know what this does, basically, it sends a face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field to the grave instead of destroying like Snowmanator. And it only has 1200 defense, so that's good because I want my monsters to be destroyed by battle on this deck. So I think this card is extremely good in this deck. And you should probably get them because they're really good. So now for the Nordics. 3 gold facts, just the 4-star tuner. Its effect is useless this format, but it's a really good card. Triple Black Goat. It's what makes this deck run. It's amazing. And then you drop that after they kill Zank and stuff, and you destroy their Logia or whatever. 2 White Goat. I like 2. 1 is fine, but I don't know. I might cut it down to 1, but yeah. Triple Mega Hamster. I love this card. I think it's amazing. I think you should play it at triple and no more no less. And 1 Raikou for a target for Mega Hamster, and it's also good against Dino Rabbit. And 1 BLS because there's a lot of lights and darks. Spells 2 Duality for consistency. Avarice, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Mind Control, Book, Heavy, Triple MST, all staples. Traps 3 Gleipnir. This card is amazing. It's just such a good card. And 2 Destronio. This is where the deck gets a little iffy. So what you can take out, like all the expensive cards for the tour guides and the maxis, you can take those out for more traps. But I have a thing going on with my side deck, and I wanted to have like only chainable cards in the main deck, so my opponent will most likely side out MST. So yeah. And then with Thor, Scrap Dragon, Stardust, Black Rose, Extra Scrap Archery, Ancient Fairy, Sacred Wyvern, Brio, Catastor. Catastor is hard to get out, but it's still just a really good card. Leviathan, Acid Golem, Giga. It's light, so that's helpful. Leviair, for your Thor banishes. Utopia Ray and Utopia. Those are great. And here's the side deck. Triple Beast King. Double Smashing. These are skill drains. I was borrowing them. I don't have them right now. Double Horn, Solemn Brigade, Starlight Road, Fiendish Chain, and Mirror Force. Fiendish Chain you can take out for like a Trenchel or something. Anyways, but I don't like Trenchel in this deck because you need your monsters. So, yeah. Anyways, but so your opponent will see that like all your traps are chainable, and you're only running 5 traps anyways. So they'll most likely like side out MSTs, and then you bring in all of this, and yeah, it's really powerful. And Horn goes with Beast King or Goldfax, which is very good. And then the duality stay in. And yeah, it's a fun deck. It's good against Dino Rabbit, kinda, but like, I mean like, Rabbit just draws too brokenly. I don't know how, but this deck doesn't draw as brokenly, even though it's really consistent. But I don't know. Rabbits are just, everybody who plays rabbits just magically gets to be able to draw whatever they need when they need it, which is really annoying. But yeah, I think this deck is a very good deck, especially if you can afford cards like these and these, and you can just run traps instead of those. So I think anybody who's a budget player should try out this deck, along with like Chainburn and Dark World. But yeah, this deck is just like, I don't know. I might take it to Dallas, maybe, but Probably not. Because if you're not running a deck that has a really, really strong first move, like windups loops the hand and rabbit summons a solemn judgment, it's not like your deck is gonna do that well. It's just the way the format is. It's really difficult to win with like anything else. But yeah, tell me what you think about the deck. I think it's a very fun deck. I think it's a good deck for its price. And yeah, leave comments and subscribe. Bye. Thanks, YouTube.